All right, TGIF everyone. How's it going? It is Friday night. It's February 25th, 2022. And if you're really curious, it's 6:42 p.m. where I'm at. So, how's everybody doing? How's everybody's week? Oh, I tell you what, this week has been crazy busy. Smokey, my geezer dog, she's doing a good job of giving me a heart attack. It's like she's on joint supplements, she's on pain medication, she was doing well. Then she had the idea of just jumping on the bed and losing her balance and falling on the floor. She's killing me. She has been killing me. But every time she gets up, she gives me this look like, I'm okay, mom, really, I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm fine. And I'm like, you're killing me, dog, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. But she's doing okay. She gets stopped taking her pain medication, and the and the leftovers of that will keep you at bay. And if she needs it, she'll need it. She doesn't, she doesn't. So in the meantime, she'll just stay on joint supplements. But I am seriously hoping she'll be okay. She's not getting any younger. No, she's not. But I tell you what, she does not let age stop her at all. I love that dog to pieces. And then actually, see, I believe on Sunday, the cat Dude, 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 and little Miss Elsie, the smaller dog, they'll be going back to their mother. So we'll be two animals down, and it will be weird. It won't even be weird. I mean, I'm so used to having them around, so it's just like with those two gone, living with their mom, that's gonna hit me a little bit, but I'll be okay. Because the way I see it, the more animals leave this place, the more come back. So one way or the other, there's gonna be something. So we shall see. And I'll tell you what, I've been trying so hard to fast, but it's not helping when there's pies. Okay, well, I mean pies. I mean, oh geez, we started with the blackberry pie, then we did a mixed berry pie, and then last night there were like mini pecan pies with sugar drizzle on top. Good lord, y'all are missing out on that sucker. Then I was told that my sister's gonna make that cake that she made for me on my birthday, the better sex cake, and uh, I think I'm trying so hard to shake off these pounds, but when that but when that cake is involved, they yum. And I heard brownies and cookies might be on the way, so I don't know how this diet's working. Right, frankly, I'm pretty sure by the time the Stampede rolls around, I'm pretty sure I'll have some flabs for sure. Well, it's just I was my dad, has been in a pie mood. He's like, pie, I want pie, cake pie. And I'm like, okay, settle down. I get it. There's pie. I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm happy for you. But if you ever wonder where I get all these cravings and love for pies and stuff, that'd be him. He's solely responsible. Oh man! And of course, going back to the Stampede, I actually have decided I will be attending the Brad Paisley concert. I'd like to see Cole Swindle, but that'll just depend on what's going on in July. But my heart is set on Brad Paisley. So, and the tickets for general admission go on March 3rd, I believe. So, and for a limited time, you can attend all six concerts for $100, but I'm just going to one so far, and that's just Brad Paisley. And well, I was telling my sister Faith this the other day. I was telling her that whatever day of the concert I choose, that is where I'll gain my 60 pounds from eating. I am not kidding, people. There is notoriously good food at the Stampede. Notoriously. I'm like, oh my goodness, you got deep fried Oreos, you got deep fried pickle slices, you got turkey legs, you got cheesecake on the stick, which by the way I recommend. And then you got funnel cakes. Well, it's what my sister called funnel cakes on crack. And what she means by that, there's like you got ice cream, you got your toppings in you with cream, you got cherry at top, chocolate drizzles. Oh. So And and I pretty much told myself we're not going to the carnival because I don't think my elbows and shoulder will survive that. So we'll keep it at that. But food wise and concert wise, you bet. Let's see what else. Well, other than that, it's been fairly good. It's been cold, I tell you. It's like earlier this week it was like 9 degrees to 8 degrees, and then at night it'll drop down to I don't know 2 or 1, with wind chill to make it feel like -1. Like good lord. And of course the dogs look at me on the back patio like, "Hey mom, why don't you join us outside?" Me, no, have fun. Don't stay out there too long. And honestly, I wouldn't mind moving to a warmer climate, but I also like G-Town. G-Town's been pretty good to me for the past 30 years. Really has. So there is some news. But before I do, I'm gonna give a couple shout outs, and also the first shout out goes to Royce Eddings. If you guys tuned in or not, he did a great show last week about songs about war, and it was just really interesting to here's people's comments and thoughts and everything. It was just well put together, well done, very entertaining, and quite honestly, this Sunday I can't wait for this one. Oh, I just saw the post on Facebook. Well, not Facebook, YouTube. Excuse me, YouTube. And Royce Eddings will be live this Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and the show will be about, this is one of my personal favorites, about Alice Cooper. Yes, the Alice Cooper. How a scrawny looking guy became that entertainer that he is today. So I love Alice. I love him. I can't wait to watch this show. I love Alice. I have him on vinyl too. I have a couple of his. I know I think I have the original pressing to Alice Cooper Goes to Hell on record. So but excuse me. But I do have stuff to share about that, but that's totally up to Royce. But yeah, so just tune into Royce in the House Sunday nights at Pacific Standard Time at 7 p.m. and I'll be there. So one way or the other, you'll see me or you'll see me in the chat. Either I'll be on the screen or in the chat. But I'm excited for it. I can't wait. I love Alice. But I'll tell you what, every time Alice makes a stop in Colorado, no matter how hard I try to get a ticket, or even when I do get a ticket, something happens with my family. I don't know what it is, but it's getting utterly annoying. And I honestly would not mind seeing him live. And truth be told, he actually does come to Greeley, Colorado. Here, he does show up to NoCo. He the factory that makes all the scary props and stuff are made here, so he'll visit here. And then we have this beautiful golf course in West Greeley, which, by the way, that's where I live. I live in West Greeley, and called the Boomerang. And he's known to every now and then to pop in and play golf over there, because as you know, he's a golf fanatic. So there you go. But you didn't know that. Ha, Royce. But anyway, go check out his channel. Royce is a great friend, and he and his wife are awesome people, and yeah, he has a big heart. So definitely check him out. Drop in the chat and say hi too. We're all friends. We're all friends. As long as you don't start none, there won't be none. So other than that, we're very polite, civil people. And what else? Oh, to Dan from Just the Facts, his YouTube page, Just the Facts. Great content. You might want to check it out. I'm still waiting for that cool documentary he's doing. I can't wait to see it. And I'm really pumped for it, Dan. Can't wait to see it. And then, but to Mac Jameson, he celebrated his birthday yesterday. I wish him happy birthday. And just go to his WordPress, the dwarventeller.wordpress.com, and he's a gifted writer, and in many ways he's a better writer than I am. So check him out. If you like it, great. And if you want to talk to him, great. He's a great conversation person. I've known him since my Ames Community College days, way back when I was still trying to figure things out, school-wise, career-wise. And then last but not least goes to my sister-in-law, Stephanie Stoddard. She has a Facebook shop called Lily and Luca Boutique. Lily and Luca are my niece and nephew, and or excuse me, Luca and Lily Boutique, sorry. But they're my niece and nephew, and beautiful, they're beautiful kids, and she has a great shop, and she loves to cook and take pictures of recipes on her TikTok. And she's a shop, she's great. She loves crafts, and she's done some great stuff. I tell you what, she has done some great stuff. And I might have to put some of the stuff that she has given me onto my Facebook so you guys can see what she does. So I love it very much. The thumbnail is still my favorite. I think second place will definitely be the candle holder. I think. And the third be that zebra pattern mirror. That's also my favorite. All right. So, and also I'm gonna point this out here. I'm working on getting some more guests on the show. I am working on it. I have actually figured out there are at least two people I would like to interview on the show, and I'll let you know how far it goes. I'm not giving out names, okay? Um, but I will let you know when that happens, and it'll be great because I know the response with the interview with the Felipe turned out awesome. Felipe, if you're listening, thank you again for doing that. That meant a lot, and a lot of people enjoyed the interview, so they learned a lot from you. So thank you for taking your time out of the day to sit down and Zoom with me and talk. So I appreciate you. Well, hopefully you're warm over there. I mean, it's freezing here. But anyway, you know, so yeah, but they're music people, and some I've grown up listening to, some I'm just getting to know about, but I know who they are and what they're about. So it should be overall fun. So I'll keep you guys posted. Now, onto the news. Now, I need to apologize to Royce and something because I was talking about Aftershock 2022, how Kiss is headlining, one of the headliners for this music festival in Sacramento. And Royce, my bad, it's actually in October. So I actually said May. It's actually in October. Kiss was supposed to be appearing as the top billed headliners across the 4 days of the Rock and Metal Fest to take place in Sacramento, California this fall. So Kiss will be headlining the festival in October. And I'm sincere. I don't know. It's like when the what you call it, when the press release, dropped, I noticed that. And then now I actually remember the correct date. Sorry, Royce. It's like I might actually have a good shot of maybe making it. We'll see. I would love to go. I mean, other band headliners include Rob Zombie, Judas Priest, Papa Roach, and Shinedown, Evanescence, Lamb of God, Bring Me the Horizon, which, by the way, I have reviewed their album, Bring Me the Horizon. Their newest record is awesome. I highly recommend it. And A Day to Remember are also on the docket, not to mention well over 60 other rockin' bands booked to play the event. People, I haven't been to a Kiss concert for almost 3 years. And I honestly wouldn't mind going to this personally. I've never experienced a big music festival. So it will occur at Sacramento's Discovery Park from October 6th through 9th. Get ticket information and details about the fest here. And I'm just going to click the here button because I want to see what the. I would say this though, Slipknot would be a good show. I mean, I'm a metal music album reviewer, but Slipknot, absolutely. Stone Temple Pilots, which, by the way, shout out to the Greeley Stampede for knowing who the Stone Temple Pilots are. That's remarkable. I'm serious. So Kiss is set to headline Friday, October 7th. So they're set, and they're gonna have Lamb of God, which, by the way, Lamb of God's latest album, and that's also really good. Give it a shout out. Then you got Chevrolet, you got Spirit Guar. Okay. Guar. You're still around. Cool. I don't know. I'm tempted. I'm very, very tempted. I might, to actually do go, I might have to show up early and stay in the front. Bullet for my Valentine. Oh, this band called Ginger. Oh, Ginger is a great metal band. Jinjer. Ginger. Incredible band. My Uber driver told me about him. So he's a drummer. So that was cool. So yeah, ooh, and the Foo Fighters are gonna be there too. Bring Me the Horizon. Ooh. So the 2022 passes are on sale now, but for me, I don't know. I want to. We'll see how it goes. For a minute there, I was panicking, going, "Wait, how many? supposed to go to Sacramento when my sister's birthday is on the 21st of May, and then I have to jet myself home and get ready for this shoulder appointment. I'm like, that's gonna be nasty. It might work out. We'll see. No promises. I don't know. I would like to go. Let's see if I can. If I do go, let's see how far I can make it up front. Nevertheless, that's where I would be. I don't care how sore my joints will be the next day. I'll be up front, loud and proud. hmm That's right. No matter how weird or loud it will be, it'll be awesome. All right, so I guess we'll mosey over to back to Aerosmith, and what's really funny is that last week I was talking about the album Just Push Play, and for some reason this week, I don't know if it was the timing, I don't know what it is, but people started talking about the album. I literally on my Facebook, everything, a lot of people, excuse me, a lot. I'm like in a lot of music club groups, and they're talking about the Just Push Play album. And I'm like, it's. I think it's actually I found that amusing because it kind of just showed how that album really touched their lives, and really created a whole new meaning for the band back in 2001. It's like I think now I'm thinking about it, when Aerosmith dropped, Just Push Play, I think they knew that it was gonna be big, but I didn't think they realized, how big I was gonna be, how much of a splash they would make. I mean, again, when that album came out, I'll tell you guys what that it was like a grenade. They tossed it, they covered their ears, and next thing you know, explosion of people are just flocking. And so, and it's cool though. It's like it's just that whole album is just fantastic. I can't get enough of it. Hearing Jay live in 2015, the whole thing is just um awesome. And so it's just like everybody was singing, everybody got up, they were singing, they were dancing, and so that Just Push Play album really defined ah defined more about who Aerosmith was as a band, and that's something I have a lot of respect for him. I mean, I've always respected Aerosmith from the very beginning to now, but they really gained my respect with the Just Push Play era. They really did. And that actually goes to their Super Bowl halftime show. And I thought that was dynamic with NSYNC, Britney Spears, Nelly. Oh, geez. A whole bunch of other people I can't think of from the top of my head. Mary J. Blige? Is that right? No. No. Oh, what's her name? Maybe. Now the journalist to me is going to look this up. But I really like that. I really like the halftime show because it kind of just gave it a whole variety of different music and how everything was just really mixed together. It was just great. Yeah, so headlined by Aerosmith and NSYNC, and features appearances from Mary J. Blige, I was right, Britney Spears, Nelly. Ooh, yeah, Nelly was good. I like Nelly. It's almost kind of like that 50 Cent moment, this past Super Bowl, 50 Cent's appearing, and then with Aerosmith, Nelly appeared. I thought that was pretty cool, and I thought that whole thing was great. Personally, it was fun. I was actually really blown away. And why can't more halftime shows be like that? It's just like forget opinions, forget about what's going on in this world. Just bring the music. That's what all matters. But apparently a lot of the music industry, especially like the halftime people, kind of forgot about that. The music should matter at the halftime show. Everything else could just be forgotten. But that'd be cool though. I don't know. It's like I thought the Rolling Stones for the Super Bowl halftime show was pretty good too. That was dynamic. So and as of today, Aerosmith, are just having a tough time touring Europe because of COVID and and whatever variants there are now, and they're playing some U.S. dates like we discussed last week, in Las Vegas, to Fenway Park, and I tell you what, Cheyenne, Wyoming's supposed to drop their schedule what, in March? Sometime in March. And I sincerely hope if they get Aerosmith again, I am so going. I don't care. I'll go. It probably won't be up front, but I'll go because tickets went fast and I will go in a heartbeat. That was just a great show live. If I could give you my favorite moment from that concert, it's gotta be the performance of Ragdoll. Dun, dun, bum, dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Ragdoll, baby, you do me like never before. Bum, bum. And the reason I liked it because we were all dancing to it. And the song actually reminds me of my mother, believe it or not, nothing, and not like that. Yes, some of you know my mom has Parkinson's disease and starting to show signs of dementia, and she just had some other issues we're still trying to figure out. But whatever, even on her bad days, she'll play Aerosmith, and she still does this, and she'll play Ragdoll, and she's like sitting on the chair, playing solitaire. Next thing you know, you see like her foot just tapping on the tile too, and she's actually singing along. And then, Dream On plays and she throws her hands up in the air like she doesn't care and just sings along. I mean, I'm not making this up. You just have to be there to see that. But yeah, so Aerosmith has impacted her life very much so. And impacted mine. My brother, yes. My eldest brother Matthew, yes, for sure. But yeah, I hope Wyoming gets them. That'd be great. Or even Bon Jovi for that matter too. I'll go. Oh, geez, I'll go to Shine and support Bon Jovi too. I know Kiss is out of the question, so no luck there, and that's okay, I suppose. I'll find my way there one way or the other. And then so now as a band, we all know about Aerosmith, but what about the band members individually? And there's some cool things out there. Let's start with Joe Perry. We all know Joe F. and Perry. I tell you what, he's just a killer musician, guitarist, singer. He's just killer. I mean, he crushed it in Cheyenne. I mean, he just absolutely crushes it, and he's just fun to watch. I mean, not just live, but man, there's stuff like I was growing up watching on MTV where I see Joe Perry, just doing this thing with his guitar. I was just blown away. And what I really liked about him too is that he became part of the Hollywood Vampires with Alice Cooper, Johnny Depp, and I thought that was really cool. I need to get their second album. Now I know, change your subject here, but yeah, I do have their first record on vinyl, The Hollywood Vampires, but the second one I need. But anyway, sorry, that was me. I'm like, oh yeah, I need a new record. Um, yeah, well, I'll add it to my list. But anyway, but is also notoriously known to go solo, the Joe Perry Project. Great stuff. We did that. I thought that was actually a really good way to separate himself as a musician, especially from an iconic band. Saying he's kind of saying like, "Hey, this is me. This is my music." And what I like about it is that he sticks with rock and roll. He absolutely kills it, and all of his solo albums have been fantastic. Right, and the last one that I really enjoy is called "Half Guitar Will Travel." And I'll tell you what, I went to the nearest, our last music store before they all disappeared here, and they're all gone now. And I literally went to the store on release day to pick up Half Guitar Will Travel. And that whole album is just fantastic. And you know what? One of the songs that really stick to me is the song "We've Got a Long Way to Go." And the reason I like that, then sorry, multitasking here. The reason I like that is because it kind of stands where I'm at right now. So, I still have a long way to go to get better. So it's like we still got a long way to go. Hey Joe, and that's a long way to go. That's a good one. Another good one I really like by him is called "Scare the Cat." I like that. That is like, oh my goodness, I can't even describe it. It's almost like a Stephen Ray Vaughan thing, but maybe 10 times upper, like with a big notch, like a big kick. And I also like the song "Do You Wonder." Um, oh Lord, 21 Grams, that's a good one. I mean, all the songs on Half Guitar Will Travel is just phenomenal, and I highly recommend it. So check it out. Half Guitar Will Travel by Joe Perry. It's just fantastic. And what I also like about the album is the lead singer. Um, and it's funny because he sounds exactly like Steven Tyler, but it's not, which I think is really interesting. But he's a great vocalist. I'm gonna look him up right now. But I really like the way he sang the songs. The album features German vocalist Hagen Grohe. So Hagen Grohe is the lead singer, and his vocals are just superb on it. It's like slick, it's smooth, it's nothing rough, and every time Hagen sings the lyrics to the song, it's beautiful. You can feel that strong emotion. You can feel that impact. It's phenomenal in my opinion. That's what it is. Yeah, seriously, give it a listen. Half Guitar Will Travel, Joe Perry. And Joe Perry also sings on a couple of tracks. I believe he sings on Scare the Cat, I believe so. And his vocals are always amazing no matter what. I really liked him on we're gonna talk about now. Now we're talking about Joe Perry, the blues album by Aerosmith, Honky on Bobo. What a great album. I mean, Honky on Bobo added a new twist to Aerosmith's legacy. And what I like about that they took on some really classic songs and really crafted them into like a rock blues theme. And I remember getting the record, and I don't know about you guys, but I love the blues song. And they just did, oh my gosh, the band just knocked out the park. And there's one song on here that Joe Perry sings, and it's called Back Back Train. Thought I heard the church bell toll. Thought I heard the church bell toll. Going down. Dun, dun. I have a second. I can hear his voice in my mind. Yeah, sorry, that was it. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a dork moment. Dun, 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 dun. And Joe just did such a killer job singing this song. So if you just go and look up Honkin' on Bobo by Aerosmith and look up the song Back Back Train. Back Back Train, take you home. But all the other songs like Roadrunner, The Grind, Baby Please Don't Go, Shame, 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 Stop Messing Around, they're all great songs. The whole record in general is great. And more bravo to them because they really stepped out of their own elements to create like a rock blues album that's kind of out of their element. Like, yeah, they found a way to really craft it into their own signature style. And same thing for Joe Perry. I mean, when he decided to go solo in the early years, I tell you what, that was probably the most gutsy move, I would think, because he's notoriously known to be part of Aerosmith and also be one of the writers for the songs, because he and Steven Tyler wrote songs together for a lot of their albums. And when Joe decided to go off and do his thing, that's a gutsy call, people. My goodness. But you know what? People loved it. And I don't blame him. I thought it was a genius. His music, even as a solo artist, his music can still blow your mind away. And if you haven't heard Joe Perry play for the Hollywood Vampires, you might want to look it up. It's good stuff. And then on another note, drummer, Joey Kramer, Joey's cool. I like him as a drummer. Joey Kramer, he's a fun drummer to see live. He's just having fun, just smacking the drum heads and cymbals. And did you know that he has his own coffee brand? Yeah, it's called Rockin' and Roastin' Coffee, and I do believe he roasts Ethiopian coffee beans. So there are a variety of them. They're what you can get them grinded up, or you can get them in K cups, whatever you prefer. I am very tempted to try it. I just haven't done it yet, but I want to. It sounds really good. And it's organic, which I think is also kind of cool. So yeah, keep that in mind. Yeah, so Joy Kramer's coffee is called Rockin' and Roasting Coffee. Rockin' and Roasting Coffee. That sounds pretty good. And then with the bassist Tom Hamilton, the only thing I can honestly find about him, unless you guys know more than I do, please go in the YouTube comment section and let me know. But what I found about him was that he had cancer. He's a two-time cancer survivor. So Hamilton's first bout with cancer was diagnosed in 2006, causing him to miss a hefty part of the Aerosmith tour that year as he underwent treatment. It's a good thing he wasn't the band's vocalist because he was diagnosed with cancer of the throat and tongue. Wow. Talk about overcoming obstacles. He's a great bassist. I mean, if you ever see him live, and man, he could really, those bass riffs, those bass notes, oh, especially hearing that bass guitar live to Sweet Emotion, dun, 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 it's just superb. It's just like, it was electrifying because I remember hearing the bass live, hearing Tom Hamilton, strum the bass guitar, and I immediately got goosebumps on my arms. I did. I thought it was, it was just that vibe feeling. Royce, you know what I'm talking about. You hear like a certain instrument live and it just gives you like goosebumps. That's pretty much what Tom Hamilton did for me in Wyoming. And he's a two-time cancer survivor, and kudos to him. I think I'm proud of him. That's great. I wish him good health. And then with Brad Whitford, guitarist Brad Whitford, he has another band called Whitford/St. Holmes. So basically, it's the first album by the hard rock collaboration of American musicians Brad Whitford and Derek St. Holmes, released in 1981. And they're still touring on and off today, and for the past, she's a couple of years before 2022, and I haven't seen him live, but based from the music on YouTube and also on Spotify, that's great stuff. Excuse me. And I honestly wouldn't mind, having their records on vinyl. I mean, it's crazy stuff, just really great music, great vocals. It's just two guys having a great time jamming and creating music. So definitely check them out. Woodford St. Holmes. Great band. And last but not least, we all know who Steven Tyler is, and we all know who he is, and we all also know that he was a judge on American Idol, which, by the way, I thought was pretty hilarious. He cracked me up when he jumped in that pool. Oh my goodness. At the time when that happened, I was laughing too loud. My mother goes, "Keep it down. What are you laughing at? Or what are you squealing at?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing. Oh, it's nothing. Nothing." Nothing, Mom. Nothing. And when I say it, because he stripped down to his underwear to jump in the pool, I'm like, it was more like laughing hysterical. He had me cracking up pretty good. And then, of course, there are two notable things I want to talk about. Steven Tyler, Steven Tyler created, the song "Janie's Got a Gun," boom, da, 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 da. Well, he created a "Janie's Got a Fund," and what I like about it is to bring hope and healing to girls who have suffered trauma of abuse and neglect. And I believe he has a couple of houses to help these young ladies, and it's great. I think there's one in Nashville. Oh shoot. Oh, let's look up here. I know there's one in Nashville. There's one in Janie's house. It's in Tennessee. So Janie's house is located at Youth Villages in Bartlett, Tennessee. Youth Villages is an organization that provides support for families with emotional, mental, and behavioral problems. So, but in reality, it goes straight to helping those young women who went through abuse and neglect. And I for one, that speaks for me. I come from dark past, but when Steven created this fund, it actually spoke for me. So, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But I think it's a good thing, and he's willing to keep helping people. And oh yeah, also in Memphis, Tennessee too. So he's trying to help out as much as he can, and then from there, musically, this is actually really cool what he did musically. He actually recorded his first solo record. Not his first solo record, but more like his first country record. And just like, Bon Jovi's Lost Highway, there were mixed reactions of, yeah, this is great. No, this sucks. Well, in my opinion, I thought the album was great. So Steven Tyler's country album is called We're All Somebody from Somewhere. And the album was released on July 15th, 2016. And that whole record is just amazing. I really thought he hit it out of the park. It's kind of like what Joe Perry did, kind of stepped out of the rock element, created his own music, and then now you have the lead singer of Aerosmith stepping out of the rock element to make some noise in the country music scene. And what I like about it too is that there are some songs that really actually hit home to me, and to this day, it's so great. I have it right here in front of my face. So the songs, here we go. Sorry, just kind of here we go. Yeah, I really like his version of "Piece of My Heart" of the Janis Joplin song. You come take a piece of my heart now, baby. And he actually performed a song with the Loving Mary band. That was great. And then Janie's Got a Gun, but it's a country version. That's also good. It almost sounds something like out of the Outlaw movie, you know. But and the reason I say that is because it's with acoustic guitar, so it's really good. And then, of course, the hit "Love Is Your Name." But oh my goodness, I remember when Steven dropped that single. It was released a year before the album was released, and "Love Is Your Name." It's a bittersweet country tune. Yeah, I'll wait for if love. No, a quote from him from YouTube: "If love is your name, I'll do anything. I'll wait for forever." It's like in a quote, and it's true. Steven said that. If love is your name, I'll do anything. I'll wait for forever. I think it's just beautiful. I'm surprised I remember that. Wow. And then the other song that came out that was also a good hit was "Red, White, and You" that debuted on January 22nd, 2016. Yeah, I like that. All I needed, baby, baby, like a 4th of July. I remember when that song was released, and actually Steven did a Super Bowl commercial, a Skittles commercial, and he actually performed this song. And that Skills art was talking just like him, and he was having like a voice competition with the Skills art. Oh, I love that commercial. I like how annoyed he evokes like higher. I think a little bit more higher. Sing higher. And and that Skills part sings higher, and then all the Skills just collapse onto the floor. It's hilarious. I love that commercial. And then the title track "We're All Somebody from Somewhere" released June 24th, 2016. Yeah, I like that. The title track "We're All Somebody from Somewhere," and that is 110% true. We are all somebody from somewhere. I remember Steven, going on Facebook. I believe this was on Facebook, and he was just asking people, "Where are you all from? We're all from somewhere." You know, using the emojis, tell me which state you're in. So I put down for Colorado. I put down skis. They didn't have a snowboard, so I put down skis. And the very next day, all these states were lining up, and Colorado was one of them. It was because of my I was the only Colorado that commented, and Colorado was lining up saying these are all the people that are somebody from somewhere. I'm like, oh sweet. And then also, I don't know, Steve's not a huge fan of selfies, but how on Facebook you get like I like those little frames to your pictures. Oh, there's one called "We're All Somebody from Somewhere," and so instead of taking a picture of me, I actually took a picture of Smokey. and people got a kick out of it. And I thought it was cute. It's like, it's we're all somebody from somewhere. Then I took a picture of me. And I even did that for the Bon Jovi. This house is not for sale. I took a picture of my dog, and apparently John loved it. So, but it's fine. We're all somebody from somewhere. Oh, here's my dog. Smile, Smokey. Cheese. But of course, when I took that, I have to show it on Facebook sometime. But when I took that picture, Smokey had this annoyed look on her face, like, "What are you doing?" No, I'm not gonna smile. You know how I feel about cameras. Anyway, she looks so annoyed. But yeah, the other songs that I really enjoy from the "We're All Somebody from Somewhere" album, I also like the song "It Ain't Easy," and that's that actually applies to me right now. It ain't easy, boys, and that's the truth, and that's okay. And that's okay. I mean, that's just part of life. It's never easy, right? That'd be that'd be bad. That would be just horrible if it wasn't. And then "Somebody New," I'm like them. Somebody new. I also like "Make My Own Sunshine." I make my own sunshine. That's a great song. I like that one. What was the other one? "Only Heaven's" a good one. Only Heaven. "My Worst Enemy." That's a good one. Another good one. I think the one that really stands out the most is the "Hold On, Won't Let Go." Definitely Steven, definitely out of his elements on that song. "Hold On, Won't Let Go." I mean, he's really out of his elements, but yet he does a great job performing it. But oh, it does feel like a Western thing for sure. Of course, out of all, out of all the songs on the on the record, my personal favorite is "Sweet Louisiana." And what I like about it's a summary song. Sweet Louisiana. And just the way he sings it. I remember I was still in the community college. I had a year left before I graduated. And, I'm listening to this song, and there were times where I had to walk home, and my iPod's broken, but I actually had the record for all somebody from somewhere on my iPod, and I remember listening to "Sweet Louisiana" on repeat as I was walking home. I still do. I still listen to it on Spotify or on YouTube, whatever. But I think Steven Tyler hit a home run with it. I really enjoyed the fact that he took the time to step out of the rock limelight and go into a whole different direction. And again, a lot of people didn't appreciate it, but some people did. I did. I thought he did a good job. So check it out. Steven Tyler album, "We're All Somebody from Somewhere." Just a great album. Check it out. Well, you know what? In closing, I think Aerosmith is just one of those bands who really identify what rock is, and how much they're kind of Americana rock. It really touched a lot of people's lives, and it was also really interesting to see, like, band members such as Joe Perry and Steven Tyler, or even Brad Whitford for that matter too, kind of take a different direction musically, and it's just well done. And I sincerely hope I can catch these guys live again, because I feel like I've known them my whole life just because of my mother. So, and it's a beautiful thing. It really is. So I'll leave you guys with that, with Aerosmith. And if you guys have anything to mention about Aerosmith, or any knowledge or facts or whatever, please comment in the YouTube comments section, and I'd love to hear about it. Of course, I will reply. I will reply for sure. All right. Well, before I go, I just want to mention that there will be a special episode Monday, because for some reason we don't have, like, the date 29th in February. So I'm gonna go and do a tribute episode on the 28th to the late David Jones. And as you know, not too long ago, it was Peter Tork's death anniversary. He passed away 3 years ago. Yeah, yes, 3 years ago. Sorry, I was counting my fingers. 3 years ago. Then I'm going to talk about the late Christine Carmen, and kind of just rev it up. I'm not going to talk about my late boyfriend right now. All I know is that what I can tell you about him is the fact that he didn't let my dream die. He just Before he died, he just told me keep going. He refused to let me give up. And maybe I'll share a little bit of that. But other than that, I really want to honor the late David Jones, the late Peter Tork, late Christian singer Carmen. And by the way, Carmen is Italian, and he has his last name. I don't know how you pronounce the last name. I'm going to butcher it, so we're going to just keep it as Carmen. But he gave me some great advice when he was a life coach when I won a free session. So I'll share that with you guys as well. So until then, I'll be in touch. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. And I'll catch you guys Monday for a special tribute episode. All right. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.